Goldpenguin here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to set up a menu bar that has an account feature for a website that is selling something. So to do this, make sure to install Breakdance and WooCommerce if you want to display your order page, and we're going to head into Breakdance and headers. So what I'm going to do here is create this kind of responsive header that's going to have our typical things we need on our website, and then a login or account option. So for title, we can say main menu. Let's apply this everywhere and add it. We'll go ahead and edit it in Breakdance. And now we're going to add a menu builder, or actually it's going to be called a header builder, and we're going to put that inside of there. So header builder, go ahead and add your little text, call this Gold Penguin website, and then we are going to add a menu builder. So this is going to have a bunch of things on it, but I don't really care about most of this. What I do care about, I'm going to keep home, and I'm going to add another menu link, and I'm going to add another menu link. So this one is going to be called login, and this one is going to be called my account. We could also do a logout one, but not going to do that right now. So for login, what this will be is if you have an account on this website, we could do register to and have that go to a field, but we are going to have login go to a login page, which we'll go and set up, and then we're going to have my account go to your WooCommerce page. But what's really weird is why would you want to show my account to someone that is not logged in, and then why would you want to show login to someone that is already logged in? So we can also do a log out. Let's see, there is a form. We do have a login form and register form. So I'm actually just going to keep it with login in my account. But what we'll do is login is going to get displayed to everyone by default, but my account is not. So we can click on this and add a custom condition. And we're only going to show this if the user is logged in, if user status is logged in. If not, we are not going to see my account. And then with login, we'll go and we will add another condition, and we'll say only show this if user logged in status is logged out. Because again, why would you need a login? Okay, so login, I'm going to have this link go to /login, and then my account, I'm going to have this link go to I think it's my dash account. Not really sure. Let's take a look real quick. Yep, it is my account. So my account's going to go to a page like this, and then login is going to go to our login page. That actually, I will change this to BD login because I'm not sure if login has something already. Okay, so now that this header is done, we can go ahead and save this page. I'm going to go back to our main page on our website, which just has some archives, and we see home in my account, which is good. It means it's working, but we want our login function to actually work. So they can log out here, which is good. I was going to add a logout button, but you can log out when you're on your account page. But now we need to add something so that when home actually doesn't go anywhere. That's kind of funny, and this is not linked. Okay, kind of a mess. But now for the login button, we need to set up a page for that. So I'm going to go to pages, add a new one, and we're going to call it login, and we'll give it the slug of BD login. So it'll redirect here. Let's go ahead and publish this and edit this. So luckily Breakdance has the easiest login form in the world. You just type login form, and just like that you can log in. So go ahead and customize this however you want. You could add your little header to it and say login to website, and do whatever you want. So I'm just going to keep it like this, not really going to try to style this today. But now we can go back here and we can log out of our website. And now we should see login when you go to the website. It's kind of, oh yeah, you can't, this is the My Account page. You actually can't go to that unless you are logged in anyways. But let's say we're on the home page. Now we've got home and we've got login. So you can go ahead and click login, and you have your website login right here. You can log in with your credentials, and boom, once you're in, this should redirect you somewhere. I believe this form has an option to redirect you to some other page, but let's assume we refresh the page, go back here. Now you have my account, and boom, just like that, you have all your downloads, you have your orders, you have everything you want. So if you want a shop, if you've got users that are coming back to your website to buy goods, to leave comments, or really anything that needs a login, you can go ahead and set it up this way. Really awesome. And so again, once they want to log out, they're done. They can't log into the My Account page unless they can't view it unless they're logged in. But yeah, Other than that, that's pretty much it. Really simple to set up, and it's a great way to kind of add a password field and a little guard for your users. So if this video was helpful, please leave a like, it really helps a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more videos. Leave a comment if you have any questions, comments, anything, or even some suggestions if you have any tutorial ideas. But that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.